Joining me now is Sammie Banks, who at the age of 21 has been nominated for a national award for her voluntary and charity work. Sammie, 21, what award have you been nominated for?
It's called the Transform Award. It's to do with volunteering in your community and transforming it to make a lasting impact.
And it's quite age-specific, isn't it, your award?
Yeah.
What age did you have to be?
You have to be between 16 and 24 to be nominated for it.
So why do you think you've been nominated? What work have you done?
I've done lots of different projects now. I've been volunteering since I was 13 and I think I've worked on about 28 different projects now. And those are like long-running ones, but I've also done one-day projects and worked with lots of other volunteers too.
So what sort of projects have you done?
I've done lots of work based around children and young people. That's something I've always been interested in. But I've done things to do with people with disabilities, working with the elderly, working with people in hospices. We've done environment projects.
We've got a little picky up here. Is this... are you somewhere there dancing?
I'm not, no. It was a holiday club that we ran for young people. You had to be aged it was 5 to 16-year-olds, so it was quite a broad age range. We taught them like stagecraft, so it was things about getting on stage and doing shows. And they did it for the 6 weeks, and then at the end we put on a big show with them all.
Wonderful. Now, what's the appeal of being a volunteer or doing charity work?
I like the buzz that you get from it. I've done it for a long time now, but I like the fact that you get to see somebody come in, and then if you work with them for such an amount of time, you see them develop over time, and it's just nice to be able to get back those little rewards sometimes.
And what do you think it takes from a person to be a good volunteer? Because I presume charities and youth places are always looking for people to help out.
Yeah, there's so many places looking for volunteers now, and it depends what you want to do as well. Usually if you want to do an environment project, you need to be quite like eco-wary and things like that, and knowing about your plants and things like that. Working with children, obviously you need to be able to be a bit sympathetic towards them. But just being friendly and open-minded is great skills for working with anything. Now,
I've always been intrigued by voluntary work and would love to do it, but I work very odd hours, and some days I'm working, some days I'm not. So do you need to be consistent in the time you can offer to a charity?
No, not always. There are some projects which do require commitment, things like if you're doing a brownie pack or something like that, you need to be able to give that commitment of an hour every week at a certain time. But there's other projects that you can do where you can just get involved and go down any time that you've got a spare half an hour or something like that. There's always something for everybody to be able to do to fit in with their routine.
Right, now the important thing is the awards ceremony,
yes.
Big swanky do in London this Thursday. Oh, you're going to be getting really dressed up and looking gorgeous.
Hopefully. I've got a nice new black dress. Everybody's got to wear a little black dress, haven't they, for an awards ceremony?
Absolutely.
So,
and is there anybody else from Manchester up for an award?
No, I'm the only person from the North West who's up for one of them. There's 12 categories. There was over 700 people nominated, and I'm one of 3 to get my awards. So.
Well, that alone, hats off to you, well done. Big round of applause. But good luck for Thursday as well.
You.
And don't let us down.
I won't.
Thanks very much for joining us.